First of all, appreciate everybody coming. Thank you very much. Just to kind of wrap up the South Florida game, I thought we probably our most complete game. Definitely this season, and maybe one of the more complete games that we've had since I've been here. I thought we did a great job of establishing a dominant run game. 368 yards rushing. Bradwell and Dauphine both going over 100 yards, and I thought a really good job understanding when to give, when to pull by Justin McMillan, and just his second career start as a Division I football player. So I thought he made some progress as well. Great job by the offensive line. Noah Fisher, who's been hurt quite a bit of the season, really played well. Was one of our players of the game. And then Charles Jones, local product from St. Aug, had an outstanding game. Maybe his best game at least since I've been here. And he was very, very physical on the perimeter, had a big catch for us, had a touchdown catch nullified by a penalty, but really played well. Defensively, a team that was averaging, I think, close to 50 points a game. We held to 15. Great job with the rush defense. I think they were one of the top rush teams in the nation, and we held them to 100 and some yards, 110 yards of rushing offense, and got some good timely takeaways. Interception by Zach Harris, who's playing at a high level from Holy Cross High School, and then also a nice strip by Tyrese Barge, and P.J. Hall took it back about 20 yards. So we had 3 takeaways. That was excellent by our defense, and I thought we played really well in the special teams. Good coverage with punt and kickoff units, and then good returns. Amari Jones, we got a guy back there that can do something with the ball. Moving on to this week with East Carolina, they're a good football team. They play a lot of teams close, very, very athletic. We got homecoming. I got my T-shirt on here to Pack Yeoman. I hope we get a lot of people out to the ball game. As I've said many times before, this is a tremendous venue to watch a game, not a bad seat in the house. And hopefully we'll get a real good crowd here on Saturday at 3 o'clock for the ball game. So I'll go ahead and open it up for any questions anybody might have. Yeah. They present a big challenge defensively. Their first team quarterback got injured, and they brought this true freshman in, and he is really playing great. The thing that makes him dangerous is he can run the ball very effectively, both with designed runs and also scrambling. But they've got a lot of talent. I remember last year when we played them and they were warming up, I was very impressed with the length and also the speed when we got out there and played the game. They got a very, very potent offense. Yeah, a lot of tackles for loss for them, a lot of sacks. Number 40, I believe his last name's Harvey. I kind of only know numbers. I don't know names very good, but he's a really dangerous player. He pins his ear back. He comes off the edge. He'll come underneath a lot of blocks. Does some things that's a little bit unorthodox. You think he's, a contained rusher, and he comes underneath the back or the tackle and makes a play. And then their other side, 44 and 46 are dangerous guys as well. They've got a good inside defensive lineman, number 94. We subscribe to Pro Football Focus, and they rank all these guys. I know that, heck, I happened to watch a little bit of the Saints game the other day, and go Saints, great job by those guys. But, they had all the PFF numbers underneath everybody, and I believe 40 is top 5 in the nation. That's all Division I defensive ends, and I think the 94 is like number 9 interior defensive linemen. So they've got a lot of good athletes.
At number 40, does he typically line up on one side or the other?
He'll kind of go both sides a little bit, but he's just jumping off the ball. He's probably originally the design of the defense was for him to drop a little bit, but they figured out maybe we just need to keep having him go this way, and he does a good job.
How much of a challenge is that on your tackles or the running backs as well? Maybe
Big time challenge, because every once in a while, protection, you're going to have a tight end or a back on them, or a lot of times a tackle, and I'm sure we've got to do a few things to slow them down a little bit. He's really, he's a big guy. He's legit 6'4", 320, 325 pounds, and unfortunately he got hurt and had to miss a few weeks. But he's as healthy as he's been for us, and he does an excellent job with run blocking, and he's a big body to have to get around when you're pass rushing, and he's also a smart football player. He knows how to combo up the next level and sees things happening before they actually occur. So he's done a really nice job for us.
Coach, is there something that you've seen in the practice field, meeting rooms, wherever, that kind of told you what you saw on the field the last 2 weeks was coming?
We just, I think, I don't think there's any difference in our tempo at practice, and I pride myself in someone coming out and watching us practice and not be able to tell the difference between, after a win or after, the worst outcome. But I think our, we just have gotten a little bit better every week. As I've mentioned before, we're a young football team. I only got 12 guys that are on the squad who were here before I got here. So we're still learning how to play with each other and execute, what we're doing offensively, defensively, and in the kicking game. And I think our guys understand that, when we're assignment sound, when we play smart football, we got an opportunity to be successful.
Darius was talking, he was in here about getting meetings with the backs and goal line, tight ends, something
Yeah.
that you guys just started doing. What do you think that has brought to the table?
I think accountability. Sometimes you gotta worry about your delivery in the year 2018 compared to when I first started coaching in long time ago. And I just told the guys, hey man, we're gonna praise you when you do something good, but we're gonna call you out when you do something bad, and we need to start getting a little peer pressure in here. And as I mentioned before, this is to have a good team, you got to be player led, and you can't be coach led. I feel like we've taken these guys about as far as we can get them with coach led. We got to continue to do a good job coaching, but these guys got to, invest in the program, and they have. These guys are, I have very, very, very few problems, and we've got a good group of young men.
You mentioned no officially made a change at right tackle as well. How much correlation could be made as far as their being put in the lineup?
Well, I think it's good with him. I just think we're all, Noah's doing a great job. John LeGlue is playing well for us. We put Joey Claybrook, a freshman, in a right tackle. He's had 2 good games. And then, Briggs and Corey Dublin. And so our size is starting to match up with other people in the league. We're last season, we were a pretty small team, and we're getting bigger. And in order to, to have the success you want to have, you got to have some size and mass in the offensive and defensive line.
Anything else?
Thank you.